If anyone is still out there, I am so happy to see you. I was scheduled to be on air at 9:30, and let's just say this whole era of doing things online has been a big learning curve for all of us. So we had technical difficulties, but I'm here now. Yeah, yes, I am. Let's get started. Hello, hello. Today's a beautiful day indeed. Hello, hello. Today's a beautiful day. Hello, hello. Today's a beautiful day and I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, friends. My name is Miss Robin, and I'm a librarian with the Mount Airy branch of Carroll County Public Library. And yes, the library's still closed. And so we're doing story times online. And sometimes there are problems. But I figured out some problems today, solved some problems, and now we're here. And if we're not here live now, hopefully you'll see me later on Facebook, because I'll be there finally, just about 40 minutes late. Anyway, how about if we get started today? Would you like to play and learn with me? Yeah, I would like to do that too. If as long as I can get back in my place. Let's think. How about a song that we clap our hands to, like this? Okay, here we go. Clap your hands, here we go. I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for playing. Hey, how about you? Hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. I think it will help my brain, maybe yours too, Rhea, just if we move a little bit. How about jumping? I'm in the mood for jumping. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for jumping. Hey, how about you? I'm in the mood for jumping. Hey, how about you? Hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that today. Hey, what do you say? I'm in the mood for that. Yay! Good job, friends. So we're going to jump right in today with a letter for the day. Here comes our letter. Dun, 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 dun. The letter F. Yes, it's the letter F. Did you guess that? You were right. It is the letter F. So this is what F looks like. And to make the sound for the letter F, you just take your two front teeth and glue them down here to your bottom lip and push out. Can you do that? That's how you make the sound for the letter F. So there are lots of words that begin with this letter. Can you think of some? Is your grown-up there? Your grown-up can help you come up with some words. Grown-ups, if you participate, you're lighting up more of your child's learning centers of their brain than if they're just looking at the screen. How about friend? Yeah, fish. Family. Well, I really want to talk about one word today. The word is feelings. Feelings. You know, when I couldn't come on Facebook Live at 9:30 this morning, when I thought I was feeling a little mad. I was feeling a little worried. Yes, feelings. Feelings are what happens to us because of what we see, what we smell with our nose, sometimes what we taste, sometimes what we hear, sometimes all of that together in what's happening to us makes us feel things, feel differently. So feelings are something that we can watch with other people and we can feel inside ourselves. We can look at other people and tell a lot by their face, right? So look, I drew some faces here for different kinds of feelings. What do you think this feeling might be? Does that face look happy? I think it looks happy. How about this one? Oh, this is what Miss Robin's face looked like earlier today when Facebook wouldn't work for me. Oh, a little worried. This face, how about this one? Maybe relaxed, maybe sleepy. Grown-ups, this is a great skill, an essential skill for people of all ages, but you can coach your children through reading faces of different people. Young children are drawn to looking at your face to read emotion. So keep that in mind and limit the amount of time you're staring in an expressionless way at your phone, for example. Look at this one. Oh, I think this person might be crying. When you're crying, are you maybe feeling sad? Yeah? Yeah, sometimes. Do you cry sometimes? Some feelings, like being happy, they're easy feelings to feel, right? But sometimes you might be mad or sad, and those are hard feelings sometimes to feel. We don't like to feel those as much, but it's important that we understand those feelings. So why don't I sing a song about feelings, and I'll make different faces, and you can make the faces too, okay? And then we'll get to practice connecting words about our feelings to what people's faces might look like, okay? Let's do it. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will really show it, and you make a face like, you make a happy face? If you're sad and you know it, then your face will really show it, and you make a face like. If you're scared and you know it, and your face will really show it, and you make a face like. If you're angry and you know it, then your face will really show it, and you make a face like. Ugh. Happy, sad, frightened, or mad. You can tell by the look on your face. Could you tell by my face? Let's try a couple more. If you're sleepy and you know it, can you look sleepy? Then your face will really show it, and you make a face like, oh. If you're cold and you know it, then your face will really show it. How do you look cold? And you make a face like. If you're surprised and you know it, then your face will really show it, and you make a face like. Or if you're silly and you know it, then your face will really show it, and you make a face like. Can you make a silly face? Oh, so many silly faces, right? Sleepy, cold, or chilly, surprised, or just plain silly. You can tell by the look on your face, right? Yay! You can never practice looking at different faces and seeing how people feel. You can never do that too much. Speaking of, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling a little better now that I'm live with you on Facebook. But a little while ago, I felt kind of like this girl. This is Sophie. Have you ever felt like this before? Look at her face. Not too good, huh? So you can tell a lot about a book by its cover, just like you can tell a lot about how a person's feeling by their face. So here's the title of this book. When Sophie Gets Angry. Really, really angry. That's the title. So I guess we know that Sophie is pretty mad. Angry. That's another word for mad, right? Angry. And here's the author down here. By Molly Bang. That's the name of the person that wrote the book. So there's more you can tell by looking at the cover here. Check this out. This book has 2 awards. That's what these circles mean. That tells you that people that know a lot about books have decided that this is a really good one. This award here is for excellent illustrations. That means the pictures are awesome. And this one is for the actual story. So wow, this book has won a lot of awards. So let's open it up and see what happens to Sophie when she gets really angry. Have you ever been really angry before? What makes you feel angry? Well, look at what happens to Sophie. So in this story, at first, everything's going pretty good. This is Sophie. She's playing with her toy gorilla. She was really busy playing, and then something happened to make her angry. Look. Oh no, her sister took her toy away and said, "My turn." Have you ever had somebody take your toy? Doesn't feel very good, does it? Did you ever get really angry? Sophie was so angry. Look. She was so angry that she wanted to explode. Have you ever been so angry that you can't even hold in your feelings and you want to explode like a volcano? Ah! That's how Sophie felt. I have felt that way before. It's a hard feeling. So Sophie ran outside because she was so mad she couldn't even hold it in. And she ran and ran and ran and ran. And then in her yard, she felt, can you see that? There's a little bit of a glare. Boy, Miss Robbins really having technical difficulties today, huh? Oh, she's sad. She cried a little bit. Have you ever cried when you're angry or sad? Yeah, well, that's what happened to Sophie. So she was mad, then she was sad. And she kept walking and looking around outside, and probably she took some deep breaths. And after she walked around for a while, she started to calm down, looking at the trees and the grass and the animals. It made her feel better. And she was smiling. And then she decided she could return home to her family and even to her sister. And she was in a better place. The end. Did you like that book? So sometimes if you're angry or you're sad, there are things you can do to help get cheered up, right? Like Sophie took a walk. What else might make you feel better if you're feeling sad? Maybe, have you ever had somebody give you a big hug? Let's do that great big hug. Yeah, sometimes that helps. Now, I have a friend here who's grumpy. Grumpy is kind of a little bit mad, you know. Would you like to meet my grumpy friend? I know, maybe not. He's kind of cute, and I think if we help by giving him a hug, he'll cheer up. Here he comes. It's the grumpy cat. Oh my goodness, look at his face. Can you tell that that cat is grumpy? I have a little song about this cat. The grumpy little cat, the grumpy little cat. How do you think he got that way, the grumpy little cat? Maybe somebody took his toy. What do you think made Grumpy Cat grumpy? No, says the cat. No, says the cat. What do you think the cat will say? No, says the cat. Do you ever say no when you're grumpy? No. That's the problem. All right, now remember we talked about how we could make Grumpy Cat happy? Sometimes a hug helps, right? Let's hug the grumpy cat. Let's hug the grumpy cat. A hug a day keeps the grumps away. Let's hug the grumpy cat. Give him a big hug. Maybe we'll pet his forehead, pat his little ears. And oh my goodness! What is happening? Ha! Does he look different? That happy little cat, that happy little cat. Turn that frown upside down, that happy little cat. Hey! We made that grumpy cat happy! We sure did! Big round of applause! Good job, friends. Sometimes we can help our friends who are feeling sad if we pay attention to their face and think of something to do that might help them, right? Yeah. Let's see. You guys have been paying attention for a long time. I think it's time to do a little moving around. So we've been talking a lot about our face today, right? Because you can tell a lot about how someone's feeling by looking at their face. So we're going to wake up our brains and by moving around a little bit, and the first thing we're going to do is wake up our face. All right? So let's blink your eyes 3 times. Do you know how to blink your eyes? That's open and shut. So 1, 2, 3. Did you blink your eyes? Now, where are your eyebrows? Can you find your eyebrows? Let's wiggle your eyebrows up and down, up and down, up and down. Sometimes when your eyebrows are up, you look surprised. And when they're down, sometimes you look mad, maybe, up and down. Now, your nose. Let's wake up our nose. Can you twitch your nose like a bunny? Twitch your nose. Moving around. Good job. You did it. Now your mouth. So we're going to open our mouth really big and we're going to stretch our jaw. So our jaw is this bottom part of our face. So when we open our mouth, I'll show you and you can do just what I do. We're going to open our mouth so big and move our jaws from side to side. Ready? Ah, 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 ah. Good job! Now your face is awake. How about waking up our shoulders a little bit? So move them in some circles, side to side. All right, now our face is awake, our shoulders are awake, and we can go on an elevator ride. Are you ready? I'm going to bring out my friend, Blue Bob. Oh, Blue Bob, here he comes. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Do you all remember Blue Bob? Yeah, Blue Bob is my friend. He's a perfect size to take on an elevator ride. So we're going to go up and down. So you can go up and down on your own feet, like I do, up and down, up and down. Or even better, if your grown-up is there, grown-ups, time to take your child on an elevator ride. They can pick you up and take you up and down. Up so high, it will be so fun. Okay, did you find your grown-up? All right, so I'm going to sing, and we're going to swing back and forth, and then when you hear me say the magic words up and down, we're going to go for a ride. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, the city is great and the city is grand. There are lots of tall buildings on a little piece of land. We live way up on the 52nd floor. And this is what we do when we go out the door. We take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down, and we spin around. Whee! Should we go up and down one more time? Let's do it one more. Take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down, take the elevator up, take the elevator down, and we spin around. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yay! Thank you, Blue Bob. Thank you, Blue Bob. I'll let you sit down here with Grumpy Little Cat. Good job, friends. Good job. Now, we got to move around a little bit and stretch and take some deep breaths. And you know, friends, when we do those things, it can put you in a good mood. And when you're in a good mood, your brain is in the perfect place for learning. That's right. We can't really learn when we're in a grumpy place, but when we are in a good mood, we can learn some things. So how about if we do a little more learning about our feelings today? Let's see. I have one more book to show you. The title of this book is How Are You Peeling? Peeling instead of feeling, because this is a book about foods with moods. That's right. Do you see those foods? They're red peppers, but they also kind of look like people's faces, don't they? Yeah, And this book has two author illustrators, Saxton Freeman and Joost, this is an interesting name, Joost Elfers. All right, this is a really old book. I was actually yesterday at Mother's Day asking my grown-up children if they remembered this story, and they do. It's really old, but no worries, grown-ups, because I'm going to show you how you can use this story today, even if you don't have the book at home. All right, so this book is How Are You Peeling Foods with Moods? Check it out. This is an orange, but one orange looks happy, and one looks maybe a little sad or worried. How are you feeling? Sometimes it's easy to point at a picture that shows how you're feeling instead of using your words, right? Sometimes it's just easier. How do you think these two are feeling? I think they're giving a hug like we did for Grumpy Cat. Let me show you a few more. Here we go. Look at all these lemons. These lemons are all happy in a circle, but what about this guy? Do you think he feels left out? How do you think he's feeling? Do you think he wants to play with the other lemons? Maybe he does. Or, oh no! Definitely one grumpy orange and one worried orange. We could make up so many stories from this book. There's not really even one way to make this story go. You can just enjoy looking at all of the illustrations. I think those two are showing the feeling of love. What do you think? Maybe this little pepper, maybe that's not a pepper, maybe that's a tomato. Maybe this tomato wants to be loved too. Have you ever seen your grown-up hugging someone and wish they were hugging you too? Yeah. Well, we've been talking about feelings today, and if you like this book, I wanted to show you something. I made my own Foods with Moods today. Actually, I made these yesterday. They held up pretty good. Check it out. All you need, grown-ups, at your house, this is an orange. I think a banana would work too, or celery. How do you think that orange is feeling? An apple? I think the apple looks pretty happy. That was my aspiration anyway. Kind of worried pepper, and this is my favorite. This is a chayote squash. You can get them at the grocery stores around here, and all you need is stick some beans in the top, and you've made a very interesting face. So grown-ups, this is the kind of thing that you would make, and you could let your child maybe taste the pieces that you're slicing off to make the faces. I used just white dried beans and colored the eyes, but in the book that I showed you, they were dried chickpeas, but you know, let's be creative. There's no rules. But the great thing is, if you make some of these with your child is very sensory because they get to taste some of the things you're cutting, and they have a playmate to extend activities and talking about feelings for the rest of the day. Yes. How are you peeling? It was so easy. So I hope some of you grown-ups might try making some of those and talking about feelings with your child. Yeah? That would be great. That would be great. So if you do that, please share with us what you do later. And of course, it's also always very easy to just color some pictures and make some expressions like these, friends, to talk about your feelings. Now, because I'm running off schedule today, I have completely lost track of time. I have no idea if we're running ahead or behind, but I do have one more thing that I think friends usually like to do. So why don't we play the I Have a Box game, all right, before we wrap up today. So if you haven't played I Have a Box, it's really easy. You just need your hands, if nothing else, and you make a box with your fist and a top like this, right? And the rhyme goes like this. I have a box. Uh-oh, I'm having another difficulty. There we go. Okay. Oh, brother. I have a box. My box has a top. I peek inside and then I stop. Ooh, it's like a little ball of beads. This is a special ball of beads actually because my granddaughter makes jewelry, and this is when she was younger and she was learning how to do it. It's a ball of beads that I can just hold in my hand. Pretty neat, right? Would you like to play more? I have a real box. Here we go. It's a round box shaped like a circle, and I hear things inside. Would you like to see what's inside my box? Here we go. I have a box. My box has a top. I peek inside and then I stop. Ooh, this is interesting. It's a watch. I watch. You wear a watch on your wrist to tell you what time it is? Yeah, it's a watch. Let's see. I think there's more in here. Are you ready? I have a box. My box has a top. I peek inside and then I stop. Oh my, this is so cute. What is this? It's an interesting creature with a long tail and two eyes. 1, 2, and a nose and a mouth. Looks kind of like a cat. It's a toy, right? Should we do one more? Let's do one more. I have a box. My box has a top. I peek inside and then I stop. Oh my goodness, whoa, this is a little scary. I'm feeling a little worried. Okay, let's not be scared. Let's be brave. It is a spider. Oh my goodness, I'm a little scared of spiders. What do you think? Are you scared? Are you scared? Look at his wiggly legs. Oh, hey, you're not so bad. How about if we sing a song about an itsy bitsy spider and our new spider friend can sing with us, can move. Are you ready? Do you know that song? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Good job! Let's see, we had quite a few items today in our box. We had this spider. Put him on the box. I'll show you. We had the spider. We had this cat-like creature. And we had a watch. Hey, everything that was in my box today is mostly black. Yeah. Look around your house. Do you see anything black? Black is one of my favorite colors. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing a black shirt. Yeah. Maybe you can make a picture with black today. Yeah, make a black picture today, or make some drawings like these to talk about your feelings today with your grown-ups. Try to put words with your pictures. Or you can make some foods with moods. I would love to see them. I would really love that. All right, grown-ups, if you're interested, this book, When Sophie Gets Really, Really Angry, is available in our digital collection in Hoopla. Yeah, it's a great one. And How Are You Peeling is an older book, much harder to find, but very easy for you to recreate today with your own fruits. I'd love to see it. All right. We had a good time. We had a great time. Give yourselves a great big hug. Remember, they make you happy, right? We moved around today. We learned a lot today. Give yourselves a great big hug. Hey! And remember, friends, you are great. You are smart. You are strong. You are loved. And today is gonna be an awesome day. Bye, friends. I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great day.